We're talking to Madison from Champion Foods. You might know them better as Acana and Origin. They are biologically appropriate food and so much more. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm excited to have you to talk to about dog and cat food because I think there's so much more to it than people realize. And there's a really good reason why it is worth going out of your way a little bit to get to find quality food for your pets, for your dog and your cat. So tell me, you said you're biologically correct and a whole bunch of other words, and then I lost you. So tell me a little bit about what you guys are about.
Yes, of course. I'm excited to be here. So Champion Pet Foods, we do have our two brands, Origin and Acana, and we are biologically appropriate foods using fresh regional ingredients that are never outsourced. So what that means is we closely mimic the diets of dogs and cats if they were to still be in the wild before we domesticated them. So dogs and cats are carnivores. They love their meat, and so we are protein-rich, carbohydrate-limited pet food. The fruits and vegetables we do use, the carbs we do use, are low glycemic, and so they are easily digested. We are grain-free.
So grain-free.
Yes, we are grain-free. We don't use any antibiotics. We're non-GMO. We're all natural. All that good stuff everyone wants to hear. But when we don't use fillers to make up the grains, we use low glycemic fruits and vegetables like pumpkin and squash and apples, so the dog and cat can easily digest them and they won't turn to sugar in the body.
And y'all have been around for a long time and gradually evolved into all this wisdom and knowledge.
Yes, we've been around for 25 years. We started out in Canada, and we still are in Canada today, but we built a kitchen in Kentucky, and it opened in 2016, and that services the United States now. So we are really working on evolving our brands now that we're here in the United States and have a strong base in the United States.
So I think there's a lot of health issues that people have with their pets, and they don't realize how much it can relate back to the food that they're eating.
Right.
And what do you feel like maybe would be some of the number one concerns? Because you're going to be with us tomorrow at Three Dog Bakery celebrating their 3rd birthday and answering questions for folks about their health concerns for their pets. And I suppose maybe you do this pretty often. And what would be some of the health concerns that y'all have been able to kind of talk to people about addressing with the change of diet?
Sure. So one of the biggest concerns we see are a lot of different allergies. And like you were saying, pet lovers don't really make that connection that, oh, my dog is itchy or he's losing his hair, he has really bad skin. It's what I'm feeding. Feeding something unnatural will causes allergies. It's just like, it's as if we were to go to fast food all the time. Your body doesn't react extremely well. It is the same as for a dog or cat. If they're eating food that is not biologically appropriate to them, their bodies are going to react in the itchy skin, in the losing hair. And not all dogs and cats can eat the same things, just like humans can't eat the same things. They do have true allergies to chicken or beef, to certain proteins. So we have a limited ingredient line called the singles that help correct those allergies as well. To pinpoint those allergies.
How exciting.
Yes. So in their unique proteins that aren't as common to have allergies to, as in lamb or pork, duck, and mackerel. But it is important as a pet lover, if your dog is experiencing itchy skin or losing their hair, that you really do look at what you're feeding them. There are many great pet foods on the market. I'm not trying to harp on any of those at all, but Champion is the closest you can possibly get to a raw diet in still a kibble form. It is mimicking what a dog or cat would eat in the wild. One of my favorite parts is if you look at our bag of kibble, we are completely transparent with the pet lover on what they're giving their dog or cat. We tell you exactly how much meat is in the bag, how much fruits and vegetables are in the bag, what protein sources are in the bag. We use the whole animal, all the edible bone, cartilage, organs. We don't have to supplement with any extra vitamins or mineral packs because we get all the nutrients straight from the animal. A lot of vitamins and mineral packs are from purchased through a broker, so you don't really know much about them. We don't have to do that. We have a very clean ingredient deck. We use botanicals to aid with anti-inflammatories. When I spoke about fresh and regional earlier, when I talked about our mission, we are located out of Kentucky, everything comes to our kitchen from farm to kitchen in 3 days or less. We use local independent ranchers and farmers in Kentucky and surrounding states as well. And so we know exactly where our food is coming from. We know we have trusted relationships with all of the suppliers. We are our own supply chain. That is important to pet lovers because we know exactly where the meat that is going into this kibble is coming from. It's not purchased by a broker coming from overseas. It is coming from straight here in the United States in Kentucky.
Wow. So you're going to be out tomorrow for the third birthday with Three Dog Bakery and able to answer all kinds of health questions for consumers who are looking for a better life for their pets and for themselves. And that's exciting because I feel like you definitely have some serious answers that can make a difference. And the idea that you guys have different levels and different pinpoint, really get what you're saying and think that it's real exciting that you've been able to come in and connect with our listeners who are coming out tomorrow and everybody who's going to be at the Three Dog Bakery event. So.
Absolutely. I am so excited to be here in Lubbock, and I'm so excited to come out to Three Dog Bakery tomorrow. Like you were saying, it's so much more than just grain-free. It's really being biologically appropriate for your dog and cat. So y'all, please come out, and I'd love to talk to y'all. I'll be handing out trials of food and as well as some raffles to give away some free bags of dog food.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.